This morning, we are going to take you through the news making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers. But before we do that, let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories making the headlines. Please stay with us. 103.5 FM OBD presents Media Talent Hunt and Skill Acquisition Show. Are you an upcoming model, actor, rap, R&B, gospel, reggae, or high life musician? Are you trying to find your footing on social media? Do you want to earn money with talents and skills? Do not look any further. Sign up for EBEONADI 103.5 FM Media Talent Hunt and Skill Acquisition Show. Today, you will have the opportunity to learn and become an expert in video coverage, photography, film editing, music production, advertising and social media marketing, content creation, filmmaking, radio drama, magazine production, and many more. Register today at EBEONADI 103.5 FM Ogidi opposite Ogunite Boys inside European Residency Hotel Ogidi. For more information, call or WhatsApp 080 6579 6599. 397740 or 081 39256742 or 08065796599. I am Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper this morning. Mission 300 by 2030 optimism as West African cities get $50 billion lifeline, fresh bid for electricity. Inspector General of Police Egbetokun's tenure extended to 2027 AGF. Federal government advocates anti-spill locks to prevent fuel tanker explosions. First Lady ends working visit to Kwara, departs for Abuja. Ondo nurses, midwives begin indefinite strike as Obafemi Awolowo University MDCAN issues notice. Court remands self-acclaimed property developer over cocaine trafficking. Atiku falls Tinubu's harassment as Amechi warns of power claimed. Tax reform bills, Lamido, Galadima, reopen anti-North rhetoric with inheritance tax. Federal government unveils $23.2 billion energy compact, targets $15.5 billion private investment. FBN Holdings PLC's gross earnings hit 3.33 trillion naira as a profit rises by 142% to 0.9 trillion naira. Areboshara, Oyetola's aides Bika over Tinubu APC. NUC okays 10 new courses for Ondo Varsity. Federal government rallies women to lead Africa's $29 trillion economic ambition. 31% of businesses in Nigeria now hybrid, Zoho reveals. European Union launches solar for health project to power health facilities. Federal government embracing technology, automation to enhance transparency, says Edun. NACA commends US on AIDS relief. 4 months after, Lagos yet to commence Obalande facelift. Security Trust Fund, Enugu government seeks collaboration with royal fathers against insecurity. NNPCL unveils 5 LNG mini plants in Kogi.
Ekiti community pledges support to unravel cause of Mohbad's death. 4 non-governmental organizations partner to promote protect rights of Nigerian children. Obasanjo, PDP National Working Committee, service chiefs, others visit Makinde over brother's death. Women engineers donate chairs to improve NYSC camp facilities in Lagos. NMPCL unveils 5 LNG mini plants in Kogi. Stakeholders decry Nigeria's 5,800 megawatts electricity capacity. Lagos hotelier arrested over alleged sodomy of teenagers. Mba woes multinationals with juicy offers. EFCC explains glitches in vehicle auction. Court admits Showore to 10 million naira bail. Others passport surrender. NHIS ex-boss arraignment deferred. Remanded in EFCC custody. Lagos House crisis. DSS grills 2 lawmakers over Obasa's removal. Community cries out as herders allegedly kill 5 farmers in Ondo. NUC okays 10 new courses for Ondo Varsity. Areboshola's Oyetola's 8 Bika over Tinubu APC. Federal government rallies women to lead Africa's $29 trillion economic ambition. 4 months after we've taken this, LASMA impounds 173 vehicles for parking violations, road obstruction. Isoko North Council boss bans market unions, pledges continued grassroots focus. NMPCL unveils 5 LNG mini plants in Kogi. Security Trust Fund. Enugu government seeks collaboration with royal fathers against insecurity. Yoruba group replies Sultan opposes Sharia panels in Southwest. Family of national flag designer Taiwo Akunkuimi gets 30 million naira federal government's donation. Rather, explores investment opportunities at NGX. Court adjourns Bamise's murder trial to February 10th. Still on the stories making the headlines on the Guardian newspaper this morning. 17 contractors received 2.4 billion naira failed to execute projects. Report reveals 17 contractors received 2.4 billion naira failed to execute projects. Report revealed. Church tax Tinubu on insecurity. African Union supports MNJTF with $800,000. Socioeconomic Rights and Accountability Projects urges NCC to halt telecom tariff hikes as NLC proposes 5% raise. Socioeconomic Rights and Accountability Projects urges NCC to halt telecom tariff hike as NLC proposes 5% raise. Appeal Court affirms IPOB's prescription on ESN's 4th anniversary. INEC tax political parties on internal democratic principles. FRSC cautions motorists on speed limits, trafficking. Immigration intercepts 21 minors at Niger border. Nigeria Security Civil Defense Corps arrests 4 suspected pipeline vandals, thieves in Abia. That's the much we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning. You are listening to newspaper headlines on EBEONADI103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 081 38 39 7740 or 081 3925 6742 or 080 6579 6599. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning, from the Guardian newspaper, we'll flip over to Leadership newspaper. 5,000 repentant Boko Haram terrorists reunited with families. Inspector General of Police Egbetokun has completed 4-year tenure. Federal government clarifies. First Lady mourns Dr. Adewumi. It will save innocent American lives. Trump signs new law to detain immigrants. Daddy Freeze unveils identity of two Baba's new lover amid divorce drama. Preparing for Trump deportation copycats in Europe. How to tackle climate change food insecurity by lawmaker Ubo. Boronu residents cry out over demolition. Let there be peace in Edo. 5G growth faces infrastructure adoption hurdles despite promising future. Castina explores capital market financing options to drive economic growth. FBN Holdings pre-tax profit for 2024 FY hits 862 billion naira, surges by 142%. Lafia Cargo Airport facilities rotting away. Sultan declares Friday, first day of Shaban. Nigerian, 2 others win Youth Give Africa Changemakers Prize. How we generated 195.8 billion naira in 2024. NCC. Zulum calls for large-scale irrigation farming in Lake Chad region. Banks comply with court ruling lifting expert mother order against GHL. Makinde directs Oyo workers to wear Yoruba traditional asoke on Thursdays. Inspector General of Police Egbetokun has completed 4-year tenure with taking days. NNPCL partners catalyst gas adoption with 5 LNG plants in Kogi. Top Kaduna traditional title holder dies after slumping at public function. Police trace recover 1,519 stolen vehicles with ECMR. Gospel singer Jaga testimony speaks on Mercy Chinwo, easy T impasse. Yedo Guba, INEC presents Beavers machines as a tribunal examines evidence of overvoting. Yedo Guba, INEC presents Beavers machines as a tribunal examines evidence of overvoting. Residents lament as Boronu begins demolition of houses for airport upgrade. Lagos Assembly crisis deepens as lawmakers storm DSS office over detained colleagues. Tanker explosion. Fire service urges truck owners to install anti-spill locks. Onyedika dedicates first Champion League goal to mother. RMFC partners NASDRA targets $50 billion revenue through space science. Insecurity, major obstacle to Africa's development. Tinubu sends condolences to US over tragic air accident. Tertiary Education Trust Fund will do more to bridge infrastructure gap in varsities. Masari. MAAUN matriculates 1,241 students for 2024-2025 session. Court affirms $87.9 million fines. Interest imposed on MTN by FIRS. Tinubu receives letters of credence for 4 new envoys. TCN hails Benue community for stopping vandals' attacks on Ugwaji Makode 330 kV line. Women will lead Africa's $29 trillion economy bill, says Vice President Chetima. And that's the much we can take from the leadership newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning, from the leadership newspaper, we'll flip over to the Sun newspaper. Court chiefs arraignment of ex-NHIS boss to February 3rd to hear NNPCL's objection against Dangote refinery February 3rd. To hear NNPCL's objection against Dangote refinery February 5th. Tension as herdsmen attack Ondo community, kill 5 farmers. How gunmen in Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps uniform robbed Lagos hotel. Mba woos multinationals with juicy investment opportunities. El Rufai hits back at federal government. Edo Tribunal, APC Opeboro kicks as INEC tenders 148 Beavers machines. Disputes, litigations, disrupting electoral process. INEC warns political parties. Labour Party crises are orchestrated from outside. Obiora. Kaduna, the battle of two associations. Abia North 2027, Senator Carlo reacts to increasing endorsements for his re-election. Disputes, litigation, disrupting electoral process. INEC warns political parties. FBN Holdings delivers stellar financial performance. Profits increased to 0.9 trillion naira, up 142%. Court chiefs arraignment of ex-NHIS boss to February 3rd. CBN upbeat about diaspora remittances hitting 31.8 trillion naira in Q3 2024. Mbawu's multinationals with juicy investment opportunities. European Union supports Eurosham with 300,000 naira grant for secretariat functions. Tension as herdsmen attack Ondo community, kill 5 farmers. That's the most we can take from the Sun newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning, from the Sun newspaper, we'll flip over to the Punch newspaper. HYPREP awards 300 Ogoni indigenes postgraduate scholarships. Electoral credibility starts with party, says INEC chair. Cyber